Trigger warning. The following content may discuss sensitive topics such as mental health, abuse, violence. Please proceed with caution and take care of yourself. If you feel uncomfortable, it's okay to step away.
He put everything into plan, and this was all of his plan all the way, and I don't care what anybody says, because he had his plan in motion. He backed us, and then in the next breath he come on and he went, this is exactly the way I took it. I feel bullied. I was forced to say them things and listen on it. Everything in this world that I love, that conversation never happened. All I asked him, tell the truth. He told the truth, but then he turned it to his way of thinking, so the hate come my way again. What you doing this, what you forcing him to say things for? He's a big old airy-assed man. And listen, it took a year and a half, but our blessed Lord God's good. And now, like I said, there's lots of people who are speaking out who hate me, and hate's a strong word, but I know the haters, right?
Yeah.
Why is everybody going to be singing from the same hymn sheet if it's not true? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, he's unravelling himself. And I'm not going to say, because, listen, now he's going to get a little taste, and he will be getting a taste now of what he done and what he put people through.
Apparently, his is the only mental health that matters. No, anything that he's done to anybody else, nobody really cares about, because they all deserved it. It's their fault.
Exactly.
But from the Hive's perspective, the only people that matter is him. He's in a fragile position. He's got mental health. Everyone's going through him. Everyone's picking out on him.
Well, have you seen that video, what one of his supporters have done over Donna, and completely she's not even turned it around, she's completely lied about what Donna said yesterday morning.
I haven't seen it. I never watch any of them, and most of them have got me blocked, thank God.
Can you remember when I come on and he was going on, when I was trying to tell the story about the boys, which everybody knows, they've seen it yesterday, the whole clips of everything that was up, there was the story, right? I've got nothing at all to be worried about that, but I wanted to do it. It was my family, right? But Zach's went in at us over that. Lots of people's went in at us over that. But what I was trying to say is, he used every situation to come, so how did he affect our mental health? But you know what I was trying to say? And I hope you believe us now. Pull the proof forward, Zach. You know when you were sectioned, and I shouldn't have said that, but I'm so mad, and I'll still say it. Pull the proof forward. When you were telling your whole audience you were sectioned, your mental health was affected that bad. You done A, B, and C, right? Yes, and I can say that in the proper words. And it's a load of lies, and he still can't. He's tried to get himself, on several occasions, tried to get himself sectioned. He can't pull anything forward that'll say he's been sectioned. And you know for why? Because he never has. All he was basically was a cunt trying to rip everybody you knew and trying to get the whole app to turn against them people, and it was only him that was suffering. He was going through the darkest times when he destroyed, and I mean, never just heard, he fucking destroyed lots of people on this app. So, and that's what I've had to come on for. I couldn't make sense of what went on with anybody last night. I was just seeing little clips, but finally, and I hope...
Jump down, Donna. Sorry, Pearl.
Oh, go on then, me baby. Thank you for coming up. I hope everybody just sits back now and really just speaks on things the truth at what he's done. But my biggest shock, sorry, 1 second. My biggest shock was his bestest friend, Nicole, coming out, and that last night, she's leaving it up to Zach, she said, but she's going to come forward. But for the few little things that I heard, what she was saying last night, that proves to me he's nobody's friend. He's nobody. And the lives he's tried to destroy and nearly got there with most people is unreal. And do you know what they say? Calm as a bitch. Sit back long enough and the universe will work its powers.
That's like we say. It can take a minute, an hour, a day, or a year, but it always comes back around, don't it?
And by him not coming on this morning, because he knows Nicole's waiting for whatever he's going to say, I just think that proves everything. And that is where, that's the only thing that made me think, well, wow, people don't like you, but they're all coming out and speaking. Do you know what I'm saying? He hasn't come on, he's never come to defend himself, and you know for why? All his lies is unravelling, and he's forgot what lie he's told to who and what he said about who, and now they're just coming for left, right and centre. But you know what he's going to play on now? That his mental health's bad, he doesn't want to do or be wherever. This is what's going to happen, and just after, and this is to you, Zia, please wake up. Everybody, all these different people cannot be wrong. Do you know, like, wake up, because it's you who's getting hurt. You's riding the coattails for him and defending them every corner, but please, you's are going to look like fools, basically. Sorry, Dan, I will let you talk. You're going to look like fools for going in so hard, trolling everybody. And let's face it, you've trolled everybody, myself included. But I'm just got that many skins on, and everybody knows I don't read the messages, I don't do whatever, so everybody can troll. But Danielle and Michelle, they've been trolled unreal, mocked, even to calling it Michelle Mam too, while he drained a little bit more. But anyways, that was paid back. I'm not going to go into that. That was paid back, but only through a certain creator. That's not my thing to mention that. Only through a certain creator that got paid back. And then
those
they had to do the horizons or something. So he's still never. Well, you have to, Bobby.
You alright?
I'm good.
So you're sorry?
I'm live, right? Come, I was going to say, but do you want something? No, but there's Red Bulls. There's Red Bulls. I haven't. Come back up at dinner time. We'll have a bit of chat, right? But I'm live. Okie doke, Bobby. Sorry, private information, and I can't think. See you, Bobby. But like I say, listen. I am here for it, and if I come across sounding like a bitch, I don't care, because he's made the whole app think I'm a pure, absolute Kent and a lion-faced Kent, and now everybody's coming with their own truth, and everybody's making sense. And even I've just seen the word Kieran, I don't know which Kieran there is in the chat, but he even, like, come on, even to the love life, everything. He's turned it on.
His own grandma for a few views him.
Well, exactly. And that's what I couldn't understand, but it was only through Nicole, and I thought, oh my dear, if Nicole's going to come out and say something against him, that just proves each and every one of us 1,000,000% right. And think about it, everyone who spoke out about him, we can still say the same thing. We're not steering off the subject. We can say the exact same thing that we were saying, because it's not lies, it's the truth. And now let's hope that everybody's truth makes him look at the absolute wrong and lie of what he is, and that's what I'm saying on the subject today. Sorry, Dan, go on, I'll come up for air now.
Right, so as soon as Fat Frick started talking yesterday, bang, Delusive were in there, Canadian was in there, all trying to get in the box, the Z-Hive was in there, he let someone in, this woman.
Wait, let me while you're talking.
He didn't shut the fuck up. So, straight away, he's in a really bad place at the moment, his mental health's bad. He was on yesterday gifting people, he was in Corey's gifting Corey, but still, either way, yeah, that's not to say just because he's in the comment section gifting people, his mental health's bad. But Skip, a couple of hours before that Nicole came out and said what she said, what was all the Z-Hive saying to us lot? Oh, you're all jealous of him, he's smashing it, look at him, he was number one yesterday, he's this, he's that, he's the other. So his mental health has only took a nosedive because someone's outing him, which anyone's would. My mental health would be shot if someone were about to come on and tell everyone what I see you next Tuesday I were, and have evidence about it. So his mental health is just ridiculous. Colombian Mange, she was in the comment section. If he does anything to himself...
1 minute. Everybody, I'm not bothered about mods. Oh, I've put that out. I'm not bothered about mods though, muting anything. Let everybody have the opinion. Go on, my Dan, sorry.
So she was in the comment section. If he does anything to himself, no, it's all on you, it's all on you, blah, blah, blah.
Not on nobody.
So then that woman finally got up, I don't know who she is, but she was a good on her, you know, you've got to give it her. She tried every fucking avenue available her. If there were an avenue, she'd exhaust that last night. But again, I'm just...
How you said, Dan, that anything happens, let me tell you something, right? If anything happens, it's on that person, it's not on nobody else, right? Because they feel like he's backed into a corner. And listen, he's that much of a narcissist. He ain't going to do anything. Maybe a little bit of something to try again and get his self-section. He ain't going to do anything, right? But how was it? What if anything had happened to us? Was it going to be onto him? Definitely not. It would have been onto us. But good job, people was strong.
What I want to know is that all these enablers here, right, they pushed him to number one. Now, they know he's got substance abuse and apparently his mental health's really bad. So why are they enabling him, if not through covering up his actions, monetary-wise? With all that money, what do you think he did the other day when he fucking won number one? Where do you think that money went to straight away?
100%.
So,
100%.
they're all saying he's going to get sectioned, right? So if somebody being outed for their shitty behaviour is going to end up with them being sectioned and they need mental health help, why aren't they fighting for him to get mental health, whether that be go to the doctors or get sectioned? Because if he does get sectioned, then he's in the right place, surely.
Exactly, I agree. But and why he hasn't been sectioned, because he's tried on several occasions, is because his mental health hasn't been in that place.
Yeah, they'll just turn you away.
I feel like doing something to myself and I feel like this, then the gifts will roll in. And he played that card for so long and that's even wearing thin now. But again, I'll say, if he's ever truly, and it feels like everybody's coming out against you now, Zach, if you've truly ever been sectioned for, like, by a medical person, I don't even know what I'm fucking talking about, but you get me meaning, not him trying to. If you've ever been sectioned, well then show people you were in a bad place.
That's
and you know for why you can't do that.
We can all go to the hospitals and we can all have a bit of a chat with them and stay in, but if his mental health are that bad, why was he back out? They'd have sectioned him and kept him in. They wouldn't let him back out.
Listen here, this goes to prove, right, I've been in lots of shitty places and there's no more the man in the moon would I think of, while I'm in that shitty place, putting a video out. Can you everybody remember his last video that come out? Because he was in the place where he tried to get himself sectioned again. And you could see it was like a mental health ward. The big buzzer was on the back. He was in the gown. He had the wristband on. What's he going to be dancing about like a clown, making a video for his that with himself? Like, think about the manipulation across. Sorry, it's unreal. But you are going to have the likes of our Delulu. Somebody just said she sparked alive.
No, of course she has.
But now, and shows what has been going on behind the scenes. And then she'll say, well, I was just gullible and I... a fucking misery, and the worst one went through the worst time of her life, was misread, and everybody went against her because it was on the back of Zach's say so. I'm a lagging, everybody. I knew I wouldn't be able to stay alive for long. Can you hear me all right, my Dan?
I can hear you, yeah. I don't know. But the thing is, right, and like I said yesterday, they're all screaming mental health. Where was Donna's mental health matters when all of this was happening, when they was all laughing and joking, they was all making pages on there, they're still laughing at now. So where was hers? It needs to be, standards need to be across the fucking board. Because we can't sit there and cry mental health, but then laugh at other people's. That's why when I got it boxed yesterday with Colombian Mange, and I asked her about my mental health when they all went for me, because like she said, it's a lot of people going for him at once. Well, I had all of them going for me. So where was my mental health matters then?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. But like I say, watch this space, everybody, because in my opinion, you're just going to see his lies unravel. And we know, but we can't prove that. But I think you're going to see over the next couple of days, them lies are going to get proven, and at least I'm going to take a bit of pleasure out of knowing that. And what I said, I'll always pat myself on as being truthful. I'll never ever have to tell a lie. You know, I'm not a full shilling. I can't remember what I'm saying 10 minutes since. But when I'm told something and when I know something, I'll still speak out and I'll still say the same thing time and time again. But I think his little snaky ways, his underhanded behaviour now is going to come back and bite him in the butt, well and truly, and in my opinion, well deserved.
Can I just say
that many people's lives are miserable.
How he throws things in people's faces, like his manipulation tactics. Look at when he got accused of SA, and then the first video we did, he come on dancing around in his underwear. Yeah. Why would you do that? Yeah. It's a massive fuck you. All he does is he'll come on, do a little video or do a little live, and then let all them lot fight his battles. But there's no fights in there. Yeah. The best thing he can do, in my opinion, is come on.
Mange's come to him. Wait there. Mange's come to him. Mange, what a tate are you going to look? And are you still going to protect him when all these people who don't like each other, let's get it real, are coming out and saying all of these things? Everybody can't be wrong. But again, you will protect him, so it goes against you and you've got a little few views, just how you made Kent out of your own people, the cult, what you and Zion has just done. So you're always going to go against the grain. So listen, whatever you say, everybody should take it. Salt. She didn't even care about anybody, so she'll spin these lives today. She doesn't care as long as she's getting gifted, getting people in her platform. That's all she cares about. But
can I just
if
say,
she could, and yeah.
So with regards to your mental health and being sectioned, apparently there's 3 types of sectioning. So his would either be is sectioned himself or an informal one, because they didn't section him. He's gone to them, told them, so then they've assessed him. So he's been in there for that 48 hours, and then they've deemed him fit to go back out again.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't quote me on this because I'm not 100% sure, but either way, if it was an informal or it was him getting him sectioning himself, he'd still receive the band anyway, the hospital band, because he was in hospital at that time. So again, I'm not 100% sure on that, but you can check that. But have a look and see, everyone on here, have a look on here and have a see about the different types of sectioning, and then cross-reference with what he did. And then see if you believe. Again, it's not down for me or Pearl to say if he was on the section. We're just going off the evidence, what was presented to us at that time. And this is a short stay in a mental health ward, and then he's been on his way, sent on his way. So there's no way of getting out. If your mental health was that bad, they would section you. Now, that being said again, in my opinion, it's either the informal or it's sectioning yourself, because there's no way, if you're that much of a danger of yourself, they will not let you go. You won't be in that room as well with the fucking buzzer, the exit. So if that big buzzer what was on the wall, is that the exit buzzer to open the door?
I don't know.
If that was the case, then he wouldn't have been near that. The choice of him leaving that ward wouldn't have been his own.
And even still, he wouldn't have been in and out in a couple of days like he said he was. If you get sectioned, you're in there and you can't sign yourself out then. Stop spreading misinformation. Nobody's spreading misinformation.
like we've said, Mills, go and have a look into it. Now, again, he was in there 48 hours, so that's for them to do their assessment, and then they've assessed him and deemed him fit to be able to leave. Ladybug, yes, I have actually, sweetheart. So have I, Mills. So have I.
Take all lots of things. Listen, all he uses riding his coattails. Users just gonna be looking like absolute biggest fools ever.
Well, the thing is,
I'm not going to go with anybody for believing anybody, because that's your choice. If they've got into your head that much, of course you're going to believe them. But all I'm saying is now, just sit back over the next couple of days and just watch how many more people come out who supposedly he loved and there was the best friends and this, that and the other. See how many more people come out.
Can we just talk about mental health, where he's saying he's done this, he's done that? So, that being said, everybody's mental health is going to take a nosedive when you're being exposed for being a Kent. I'm sorry, but where's his bad mental health days when everything's going A-OK for him? So when you have bad mental health days, it doesn't matter what's going on in your life. You could be looking to everyone to have the perfect life and everything's going well. But when people are going at you for your own behaviour, bearing in mind, it's not unjustified. People are calling him out for his own behaviour, and then it's, my mental health's bad. Yeah, well, yeah. You tell me in this chat, or anybody else, tell me in here, would your anxiety not be through the roof, and would you not be having a bad mental health day if you was being called out for your own actions? Because you would be.
Sorry, Daddy. Time today.
So, there we go. But what I will say about the people that keep getting presented evidence and then they keep defending him, then that's completely fine. We're not here to tell you, the same way as no one is, to tell you that you shouldn't support this person, you shouldn't support that person. What we can do is present you with evidence. Now, in my opinion, after you've been presented all of this evidence, now this isn't just this evidence, this is time and time and time again, you still continue to support him, and that's completely fine. Again, no one's here to say you can't, but what you will have is blood on your hands because you're enabling him.
Blanked me. Where's he gone? And you blanked me and just last WhatsApp message. King of Kings, give it up, Babby, for somebody who doesn't want to talk about it. You set me up. End of. You set me up. So, King of Kings, back up. King of everybody's seen what he done. He set me up.
King of Kings, you was held accountable. And if she showed anything about you, Paul, what she would have done is shown that in retaliation to you try and fucking throw her under the bus. But King of Kings, aka Paul, go and sort yourself out, and just remember the way you treated your grandma in front of me was disgusting. So piss off. I'm
just going on mute. 1 minute.
All right. Okay. Do we want who? Dutty Dut 1966. How many times has Zach dragged people? You need to be held accountable. He can't continue to be the way that he is and expect no one to say anything. So, and again, if he's at a point where his mental health is deteriorating like this and it's a threat to himself, he knows where the hospital is. He can go and check himself in again. He'll have fucking finger first name terms with him from the last time. Our triggers, your triggers, are not everyone else's issue. If this was somebody who'd done nothing, then I'd fully agree. But you can't keep justifying bad mental health. And let me say it again, you can have bad mental health and still be a Kent. You can. I am, thank you, Shan, sweetheart. Well, if we're awful, then I'd rather take me and Pearl and everyone else than him. Did you all as well? Now, all Fact Freak did yesterday, just referencing to him, was show another side of it, so he could show that he wasn't fully involved with all of what was happening because Zach's about to be outed yet again for something. I want you now to go back to when this happened with Donna. I want you to go back and I want you to pull print screens of where you were talking about bad mental health when Donna was fucking thrown to the wolves, because not a one of you did. Mental health is weaponized far too much on this app. And again, it's used because you've been a shitty person. But I agree, mental health matters and we should protect mental health. But you coming in here now and fucking screeching mental health, I want you to go back and I want you to find this same energy for when it were Donna. Now, until then, piss off. Well, he's not coming on today because he's not entertaining it. He's just going to come on tomorrow. Well, they don't care, and that's why it doesn't bother me. That's why, like with yesterday, with Colombian Mange, don't give a fuck what she's got to say. It's either by the fucking board or not at all. So take your pick. But anyone defending him, when I go live in a bit, or Pearl in a bit, she'll let you up. Come up and have your say, but make sure that you're ready to give a little statement about Donna's mental health, because not a fucking person bothered about hers. Who, Cat?
Mods,
No one's making me
if you want to be up, let them up, but just be careful. If you start, just drop them.
Cat, nobody has made me a spokesperson. Thank you. You don't need to do that, though. Nobody has made me a spokesperson for anything. I'm speaking what I believe, in my opinion. If people resonate with it and choose to believe me, then that's completely fine. But, Cat, you come up, Kaz777, you're mocking the way that I speak. So, what about my mental health there, eh? What about my mental health, Kaz? So you lot coming in here trying to turn me down, it says absolutely nothing about yourself and you have no credibility because you've lost your argument already. You cannot come on here defending someone whilst attacking someone else. What you can do is you can request a box. No, sis, no, I don't. But what I will say is I'll stand on fucking business for myself and I'll believe what I believe and I will speak about it. Okay. Any of you, you are welcome to come and get in this box now, and you can have your say. You can try and educate us. The second you start shouting and bawling and start attacking someone, you've lost your argument. So request the box.
What's happened?
Zach's been outed again, and everyone's going to have blood on their hands because everyone's going at him.
Well, good, he deserves everything he gets.
Exactly. His triggers aren't ours to fucking deal with. Anyway, good morning, my babby.
Morning. Morning, Pearl. I just messaged you. I didn't know you was live.
Morning.
I need off the app because I'm too gobby.
Sorry, I've never seen it. I've been watching this. Sorry, me baby.
Mrs. B, can you please unfollow me, please?
Pearl, are you okay? I've just messaged you. I didn't know you was live.
It's all right. It's all right. No, it was just Nicole come on last night and said something. Then Fact Freak had come on and said something, and I thought, oh dear, everybody's singing from the same hymn sheet, sort of. So what I said was he's going to be out in his own self now with his lies.
Been live this one. Thank you, everyone, for the guest. Morning, everyone.
No, he hasn't.
Also, he's not done his FYP this morning. Sorry, Dad. What?
He's staying off today.
I bet you.
I didn't mean to request, but I did want to just say, I know lots of people that have got mental health, and I know quite a few that have been sectioned. So, I mean, where's all the paperwork for one? And also, obviously, that is nobody's business, so really shouldn't have said that. But mental health does not make you be a shitty person.
Hold on a minute. Fran, hold on a minute. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying if he's calling me a liar to pull that proof, and you know why he can't pull that proof? Because he's never ever been sectioned. Even when he was messaging Michelle, 1 minute, Fran, when he was messaging Michelle and telling people that he was being sectioned, this, that, and the other, all of them is like dates and time stamped. Never once was he in a place or long enough for where there was no messages coming between them, and he was constantly like just go goading her for more money, kissing her ass. Even the EastEnders thing, he done, I think it was 11 seconds in the background, but he told everybody he had this new career in EastEnders. It was a backup thing for 11 seconds in the background, and he was telling lies over that too. And his whole community believed him. But all these little lies now is getting into a big thing, and everybody's coming out with them. But people didn't believe all of that when it was going on before. We were the liars. We were the bad people. We were affecting his mental health.
Well, Pearl, why should we care when he mocks everybody else's mental health?
You want Top Girl?
Why should we care when he mocks everybody else's mental health? He laughed about me fucking crying about my mental health. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Exactly.
Look what he did to you. He got you in so much shit, right? And then laughed about it on his own platform. Tomorrow he will come on a sub-only live to gain money off everybody else.
Yeah.
I just want to say quickly, he didn't care about Miss Red's mental health when Delulu, EQ, him were all camping her, tearing her apart. And he sent those photos to emotionally manipulate her.
Correct.
Like, it's just disgusting. And what was I going to say? When he was racist and then he went on Sub-Only Live and profited off it and didn't take accountability for what he did and blame his mental health, he needs to stop doing that because everyone's got mental health. I know everyone keeps saying this as well, but it just makes me angry because he's literally bullied Miss Red and she stayed silent for a long time about it. So, and everyone's saying, oh, what about Zach's mental? You can't blame your mental health. If you're bad
he suffers with such bad mental health, it'd make him a fucking more decent person. He wouldn't attack people's mental health 24/7. I mean, for one,
he'd have empathy for it, wouldn't he?
Look at the state of them AI videos. What go around? What he's in? He's laughing in comments. What that fucking whatever it's called, that page make. But then he's laughing and joking at that with the fucking disgusting things what they put in there.
And every time something comes up, Dan,
is come on this app and weaponise his mental health. And every time someone says something, my mental health's bad. Well, no. Oh, yeah, can I just say as well, with regards to him hurting himself, how many times did he tell Kieran to off himself? That's what, going into double, if not triple figures. So where's Kieran's mental health? Again,
what about Miss Reds? What about Luke's? All the shit that he's done to Luke as well? Like, no, I'm sorry, I don't care.
I'm also not the biggest fan of Lucy, but when she was in that car...
Nicole, if I heard right, she was in a foreign country. Correct us if I'm wrong.
Yeah, she was.
She was in a foreign country. She asked him to ring an Uber to take her home. She didn't know where she was at. He said his phone was flat, but 5 minutes after he's ringing an Uber then to take him to another club. He knew she didn't have no phone. She had nothing, you know, where you change it over when you go in a country. She didn't have none of that. So he was the man there. She was just like a young woman in a country where she didn't know where she was going. And he still would not make sure she got home. So that goes to show you, like, it was just me. And he doesn't care. He doesn't care about anybody.
And when Lucy was crying in the car, begging to be left alone,
he laughed and mocked her.
So, do you know, we have to have the same energy for everybody.
Exactly.
I just want to say that, Pearl. Thanks for having me at me, Baddie, and see you later.
Exactly. Why is Zach's mental health any more important than anyone else's?
Exactly.
It isn't.
Zach gets to do whatever he does, but it's okay because he's got bad mental health. That's
he feels entitled, that's why.
Like, Zach has done so much to so many people, and where's the outrage for what he's done to people? You're all in here saying, "Yous are a pack of wolves." Well, so was Zach, time and time again.
And the Zion was the worst of anything.
Well, look at the Zion in these comments now.
Exactly.
Yeah. And don't nobody block them or mute them. Nobody. If anybody wants to come up out the Zion, come up. Come and have your say. Come and stick up for Zach. Everybody's welcome up.
I'd fully do. I'd fully accept what they're saying if he was just being randomly attacked. But all he's doing is being held accountable. But yet he doesn't like it. And that reverts back to how he's always been. How he's fucking thrown his family under the bus and everything.
Exactly.
Just a piece of shit. In my
Hi, Amelia. Are you up here to... 1 minute, my JD. Are you up here, Amelia, to side with Zach? If anybody's for Zach, come up, please. It's not one-sided. Amelia? I don't think Amelia realises she's in the box. Anybody wants to come up and like stand in Zach's corner, please. This is not a biased platform. Come up and have your say. That's not a problem. Everybody's welcome up. Mod, you'll have to put. Oh, hi, creating, crafting crazy, crafting crazy.
Pearl, I'd like to know how he's got away with this for so long and no one's come forth.
Because he's been manipulating everybody behind the scenes. He's the bestie and he believes them and he's saying this, that and the other.
He scared him. He's probably
cleared
manipulated
everybody
him.
off.
That's what I mean. He must have been really scared of him, mustn't he?
Or said that my mental health is bad, manipulating him, just like he's done everybody else.
If his mental health was that bad, he wouldn't come on every day shouting and bawling like he fucking does.
Oh, there she is.
Hello?
Hi, Manj.
Hello?
Hi, man.
Well, come on.
Yeah. So can I just have my say without being interrupted though, please?
First there was FYP files before you, so hush your gums and wait your turn.
Oh, then I'm good. Listen, don't talk to me like
I'll be quick.
Right, everybody, let us say what you're saying.
bullies and I'm out.
wait a
Don't
minute,
ever
everybody.
talk to me like that again, Top Girl, right? Got it?
What are you going to do?
Right.
You're threatening me on live.
Where's she gone? Let her come back up and let her have a say because it's going to look like everybody's just one-sided.
Can I have my say? Can I have my say, please?
Somebody take somebody out of the box and put her back in. Let her have a say.
Oh my God.
I don't want it to be one-sided.
Well, can I have my say then?
We'll let you know, love.
Yeah, go on, F-Page News.
I just wanted to let you all know you're all nothing but a pack of bullies. You're all sat here. You're all mothers and grandmothers.
I'm not.
Parents, and you sat here, all of you together, bullying one person.
Yeah.
Because that one person is affecting everyone in this.
You're a weirdo, Luke. Go away.
Yeah, you're a weirdo, mate.
I'm just going
Weirdo,
for
that's
you.
what you are, an absolute weirdo. You're
a
going
shit.
on sat on live,
just
screaming at the screen. Pathetic. You're all bullies.
But you come in and insulted Luke.
Let's hope your kids stop following your footsteps.
Well, I've not got a
Weirdos.
grandma.
Oh, she's left.
Run out the box. Off you go. Run out the box.
Total ratability. Oh, Luke. Sorry, Luke. Would you like to speak?
No. Let total ratability. No.
Okay. Total ratability.
No.
Hold on 2 secs.
Okay. Delusive FYP. Delusive.
Hello?
I'm not talking.
You said give me 1 minute.
Oh God, not total.
All right, okay.
Right, go on, Total.
Speak then.
Right, one. You said
Angela.
that you said that this is an unbiased platform, right? You've got untold amount of people in the boxes going against one person.
The boxes
You've got
are open
numerous
for
amount of
everyone.
people
Angela's
in the comments going against one person. You're completing a pack of wolves. Honestly, what do you want to see him do? Do you want to see him come on live, slit his wrists and kill himself?
No, we want
That
to
is
see
what's
him
gonna
held
happen.
accountable, sweetheart.
You're disgusting, the all of you.
Pearl said
Should be
multiple
ashamed of
times
yourself.
anyone can get in the box and defend
Thank you,
Zach. So
Veronica.
how does that work?
Is that all you wanted to say? Oh, okay. Delusive.
Bye.
Right,
Come on, man, give us your 2 pence for your forks.
So yesterday, right, there was no evidence shown by Nicole. That backfired on her. That was embarrassing. That was just because he left her. He wouldn't get her home, and they cared. How embarrassing! The way she was going on, I thought he had attacked her. So she brought no receipts. Factory brought no receipts. I keep saying there's receipts of who you're saying Zach is, but I never see them. There's nothing.
Where's your receipts to say who I am when you spoke off about me, Ange?
Yeah, I believe you're all jealous because you got to #1 on the league.
Can I respond back to Angie, please?
And if this is not back and forth.
Without her dropping and crying
I've
like
not
a little
finished
baby.
speaking. You say you're not a biased platform, but I've only just started.
Okay, let her
Angie,
finish,
you're
please.
one of the most biased
I
platforms
have not finished. You're not biased.
Okay, let her finish, Luke, because you're going to cry in a minute.
Fucking hell. Who is she to keep...
Who are you?
Don't
Who
leave,
are
Luke.
you?
Get it
I've
out,
sat
love.
here, waited, been polite, been respectful.
Polite.
Let her just have a say. Stop muting anybody. Let her just have a say because it's not a biased platform. We're not your platform, Angie.
Oh no,
Come
mine
on.
isn't biased, Pill. So this is not a back and forth with 2 people. This is a pack mentality where there's 6 people going on one person. Now, let's not forget people like the Inquisitor that unalived himself on social media. because of bullying. And you're sat here because you have a dislike for him. That's all it is. You have a dislike
Angie,
for him. All of you do. Yes, Luke, you're the worst. You're all, honestly,
No, Angie, you're the worst.
man.
Listen, you were the one that questioned your own supporters. Great. Don't come in here playing high ground. What about that girl that came on your platform, said that she was SA'd, and then you went against her? You went against one of your own supporters, saying about her, questioning about her grade. Don't you dare come in here and play any fucking moral high ground with anybody, because you are the biggest rat on this app. You are the biggest rat on this app. Who the hell do you think you are to say about pack of bullies? You mount hate campaigns up on a daily fucking basis. So who do you think you are? Who do you
can't even
think
give
you
me a
are?
name as to who I question. Who I question, Luke? Give me a name.
The woman that came on your platform and said she was SA'd. Don't you dare come on here.
What name? What name, Luke?
Listen, you've come here and said, oh, you're all a pack of woolies. I came in here for you, not Zach. I came in here
you
for
can't give me a name. You are deflecting. I've come in here for
The woman that came onto your platform,
there you are.
and you questioned her SA.
What are you talking about?
I'll tell you. Hold on. And you did say to her father as well, show me the death certificate of your baby. So don't ever fucking come here with a moral high ground.
There you go. There you go.
Angela, what I want to know is...
That Kevin Shepherd, because that's
Angela.
a goddamn lie. Why
What was
would
guys, please
for
settle.
their child?
Guys, please settle.
Luke, it was Kirsty.
Angie, what lie?
It was
Angie, what lie
Who
about
the
that?
hell is Kirsty? I don't even know who Kirsty is.
Kirsty, your supporter that came in your box and you questioned her SA, you moron. Now, fuck
You did
off.
it with
okay
Kieran,
for
you
you
fucking-
to try and stick up for somebody else's mental health when you came for mine in that competition?
Right,
sweetheart?
Angela,
Who the
what
hell
I
is
want to
Kirsty?
know, Angela, will you mute her a second? Angela, what
You
I want
tried
to know
to- yeah,
is,
you tried to
while
rock
you're
this.
talking about bullying, etc., what about the Inquisitor when you let everyone on talking about them when they was being called a peddler, but yet you still actively platform people that call it me? What about my mental health?
You call other people peddlers.
You
So
are
do you.
the biggest.
You
are the biggest.
So do you.
You cannot.
You have a phone mouth on you. Why should we
And you made me feel like complete shit for 5 days in a row, love, after that competition.
She's made me
my
feel
mental health bad,
Katie,
but
move
that's
on,
okay.
Katie, move on. You are like single white female. It's been
Move on, move on. We'll tell that to move
That's
on.
okay though, because it's not your mental health, darling, it's somebody else's.
One at a
It doesn't
time,
matter.
because nobody
Can I
can
just say,
hear.
Angie, the only single white female is you.
Get a grip of yourself. That competition
You
was 6
fucking
months ago.
old
I had my
bitch,
opinion
Cam.
on you. You did not like it. I said to you it's going to be ruthless, my competition. I'm sorry you didn't like my answer. I don't think you can sing.
You
right
didn't
here
care
again.
what you thought about my
6
voice, and
months
it
later,
was the
Katie,
fact of
6
where you
months.
came from me and all your
But
people
Katie,
came
you're
from me, love.
obviously here for clout, love, because it's been 6 months. Move on and stop being a bloody woman's
Right, well, hold on a minute, Angela.
Angie.
Why does her mental health not matter?
Angie,
She's clearing
let her
all what you
respond
did
to
to her.
you.
My
Dan,
mental health
1 minute.
doesn't matter.
Angie, let
Sorry.
this lass respond to you. Go on, Katie.
My mental health didn't matter to you when I was telling you how I was feeling. You was making me, honestly, for those 5 days, I felt like shit. I'd never felt that low at all because somebody I didn't even know on an app.
Making people feel like
Passing all the way fucking long.
Who's mute? Has somebody muted her? Unmute her. Stop muting her.
I reply that without being interrupted, please. Now,
Yes.
that was, well, first of all, about 5 months ago, right? Second of all, I've always said it's a ruthless talent show. I'm going to give you my honest answers. We don't do sob stories. We don't talk on mental health. We don't try and pull on people's heartstrings to try and win a competition. We don't do any of that. I don't understand.
I don't need to use
I don't
any
understand,
mental
Katie.
health
Why
for a
would you
competition.
enter a talent show if you had severe mental health and you could not take the criticism? I criticised you. You didn't like it.
Well,
Get over
why
it.
Zach
5
on the
months ago.
internet if his mental health's bad?
Dan, 1 minute. Dan, 1 minute. Let these two just sort this out. Just 1 minute, please. She's getting there.
Yeah, 5 months ago that happened, and I've always said it's a ruthless talent show. I said I'm going to give you my honest opinions, and that's what I did. I gave you my honest opinions, and you're crying that your mental health is not in a good place because of it. When you
I'm
shouldn't
not
have
saying
decided.
it's not in a good place now. My mental health's doing better than it's ever done.
Well, obviously it's not because you're still talking about it 5 months on.
Like you two,
I'm talking to you because you're saying somebody else's matters more than other people's. You can't pick and choose whose matters. Everybody's matters or nobody's matters.
It was a talent show that it was a
Can I
talent
just
show.
say, if you're chairing a talent show, surely then you'd have a duty of care to your contestants.
But the thing is, I gave her my opinion on her and she didn't like it.
Yeah, we know what your opinion
She
is.
didn't like my opinion I had on her.
Angie, we all watched that.
Right, Angie, what's your opinion on what's going on with Zach
wanted
now?
to help her.
Well,
That was
Zach,
your issue. We
like
all
I
watched
said,
it happen.
I
You got all
Zach,
and Angie, because Dave and that were giving her attention, and you didn't like it. We all watched it happen.
Dave and Sam also offered a studio.
Angie, you've come here trying to defend somebody's mental health, but you have mocked nearly everybody's in this box mental health. Angie, I've not finished talking. You've come here on a moral high ground, taking the piss out of us for mocking somebody else's, but you do it continuously.
I've not
finished talking.
Well, then hurry up. You're the most violent.
Let her finish, Angie. Then you're allowed to speak. Let her finish,
You've
please.
mocked just Nana. You've mocked me. You've mocked Luke. You've mocked Pearl. You've mocked Dan. You've said the most. You mocked Corey. You brought his family on. Everything you are now talking about, you've done yourself. So shut the fuck up and actually listen to people.
You were slating me just before she come in this box.
Can I reply now? Corey brought my family up, but you're forgetting that, yeah? With every reaction, there's a reaction. He brought up my family. You, Top Girl, have also brought up my mother. So you're getting get
Angie,
it.
One minute. Angie, right, listen, why people go at you over your family is because you bring them on.
Yeah.
Your man's, please stop. Listen, let us talk to you, then you can reply. You do storylines with your man. You put your father at the most biggest disrespect by saying you had sex with him, right? So no wonder people are going to talk about you, Angie.
I didn't mock her mum.
Yeah, go on.
Pearl, I said to her, I didn't mock her mum. I didn't bring her mum into it. I said, I hope you get run over by a bus when you're visiting your mum. So I didn't fucking talk about her mum at all. She's
but who's gonna look after my mum when she's in hospital?
Your sister. She's level-headed. She's not a drunk.
You know, the thing is, Top Girl, you're the most vilest person. You sit there calling yourself a Muslim. There's nothing Muslim about it.
Bringing my religion into it.
Bringing
my religion into it. What has religion got to do with
You're losing your argument.
Why are you
one at a time?
Pearl, can I just make a point, please, before this
Sorry,
gets
go on,
even more
Marjorie,
derailed than it is? And sorry, you know when people come to your house and stuff unsolicited, which they shouldn't be doing, pulling up at anybody's house is wrong, and you say you feel scared in your own home because of people doing this, which again I reiterate they shouldn't be doing, and you say you're a woman's woman, why would anybody be dragging Nicole for saying that she was made to feel scared in a country that wasn't her own country when she was left to her own devices and not supported by her friend?
Right, okay. First of all, when she was talking, I thought it was very OTT, very dramatic. I thought she was going to say he attacked her or something. That's what I was expecting her to say. And she said he didn't want to get her a cab home because he wanted to go to another bar. And I thought, is that it? To me, it wasn't that deep. I just thought she kind of put it on a lot. And I said, and how can she be scared in Amsterdam when she's living in Bali on her own? Bali is a lot worse than Amsterdam, love.
Angie,
I don't disagree. I did feel it. Sorry, Pearl. I did feel it was like super dramatic.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with you, but ultimately, I don't think anybody, and I'm not digging you out, Ange, but I don't think anybody can claim to be a woman's woman and then diminish how somebody felt in that situation.
You know why I said what I said, and I am a woman's woman, but I can't stand women that do what they do to men, sitting there making it very over, very like something had happened to her, that he had done something to her. She's got all these receipts, and I'm like, oh my God, what's he done to her?
But she did feel like
she didn't want to go home.
What she said was, 1 minute, Jelly, 1 minute.
What she said was she didn't have a phone. She hadn't crossed it over to get that connection. He was her phone line. All she asked him was to make a call, and he didn't do that. He was leaving her vulnerable. She didn't have a phone, and that's why she went onto it. And I just think, what absolute Kent for doing that when you're in a strange country with nothing at all. She was frightened.
So, Angela, just to make sure you got home safe, didn't you, when you were drunk? How would you feel if he did?
Can I just reply to Jelly for a second, right? I don't believe her story. I really don't. I feel she's a woman living in Bali on her own, and she's scared of being an
Like to point out, Ange,
she's not on her own in Bali, Ange.
She's not on her own in Bali.
She's not on her own in Bali.
But she must go to some places on her own. Isn't that where she lives?
Because you're on your own 24/7.
Isn't that where she lives?
On her own, by the way.
I don't buy it. I just think see a woman that's trying to throw this man under the bus because she doesn't like him.
He isn't angry.
Angela, what if it was me? Would you have the same energy?
Why would she do it? Why would she do it 10 months later? She was with Zach in Amsterdam. She still wasn't on her own, but Zach was leaving her on her own. She felt vulnerable. Angie, how can you sit there and say you don't believe it for that? And
listen, like I said, right? Yes, I understand that. If I was to go out with a friend, I'd make sure they get home. I'd make sure I get home. Right?
Exactly, and Zach didn't do that.
However, I don't think it was that deep. I expected something a lot worse.
Angie, stop saying you're a woman's woman, Angie. Because you're that far up Zach's ass. That's why you're siding with Zach. The minute you fall out with him, you turn it around on its ass and say he was in the wrong for that. Just watch this space.
Listen, maybe he's not the best of friends, but I don't think it's solid receipts that he's this.
Angie, can I ask you a question? Sorry, Corey, can I just ask one more thing and then I'm going to jump down? Angie, if the story Nicole told wasn't about Zach and it was about Alex, let's say, what would the reaction to her story be then?
Can I just say, Jelly, they did end up going home together, so I don't understand the point of what she was trying to say, because they did go home together in the end, didn't they, in Amsterdam?
But what would your reaction be if it was about Alex?
I'm asking you the question, Jelly.
You haven't answered my question equally.
Yeah, but you can't answer that question. They did end up.
But you haven't answered my question either, Ange.
Okay, I will answer one sec. But they did have a bit of an argument, right? It's because he wanted to go to another bar or something like that, and he wouldn't get her own. But they eventually did go home together. So what's the problem here? They did go home together, did they not?
Because she felt vulnerable.
Of course she did. Okay, but
who are you to say she didn't, Ange?
I don't
think back to the time when you went out with Rickster and you were absolutely off your tree. How vulnerable you felt in that moment. The following day when you didn't remember anything.
Came on like she had all these receipts and she's gonna,
you don't know she hasn't got receipts. Well, basically, to dismiss her because it's against Zach.
So effectively, what Angie wanted was more drama than she was given.
No, I
that's the reason why she didn't like it.
That deep. He got her home, did he not? Yes or no? Answer the question.
And
did he get her home in the end?
There's more to come. There's more to come. There's still more
the question is, you're not answering my question. Did he get her home? Yes or no in the end?
Angie, so did Rickster, yet you cried about him for 6 months.
Equally, Top Girl, if there's more to come, this isn't fucking EastEnders. Just release what you've got to release.
It is EastEnders. It's drama talk.
At the end of the day, I mean, no one Fact Freak then came out with receipts. Why did he jump on the bandwagon? Why is he suddenly coming out of it? Why didn't he come out of it a long time ago?
What did he say wrong, Angie?
Who?
What did Fact Freak say wrong?
I don't even know what messages he came out with.
He didn't say nothing. Wrong.
I don't get what Fact Freak done wrong.
Did he throw him under the bus for whatever?
How? With what, Angie? What did he throw him under the bus with?
He came out with these messages, and it didn't make sense to me. I'm not going to lie.
So you're saying that someone threw someone on the bus, but it didn't make sense to you?
Well, the thing is, he tried to, and it backfired on him.
Right. Okay, Angie.
Yeah. And if it was me, like you said, AB, I'd have the same reaction.
Angie always goes against the grain, don't she? Though,
Angie,
if we say one thing, Angie says another. Yeah, you are, Angie. Yeah, you are.
Is there anything else, Angie, you'd like to say?
Except because I'm not joining into this bully life that you're holding.
It's not a bully life. Do the professional at that.
Okay, if it was Pearl, right, that's a back and forth. Okay, Zach's maybe said things about Pearl, Pearl say things about him. Fine, that's just one-on-one. But you got 7 people in the boxes going on one person who is a vulnerable guy.
No, because he's gone at all of them people. Are you for real,
but then go on your own platform. Go on your own platform.
He's gone.
You've got 8 people against one person. I don't think
Angie, 1 minute, Angie. He's gone at everybody, so now everybody's just fucked off and they all coming with their own little piece, but everybody's being made to look truthful. There's a woman in there that was, her life was destroyed and he was behind it. He planned it.
And life was destroyed. Who are you talking about? Life is
destroyed. I'm on about Donna.
Can I just interject here? Morning, everybody.
He tried to take, but good job, she was a strong woman and had a good community behind her.
Can I just interject here regarding the fact freak thing yesterday? Obviously, I come on yesterday and I will stand by this. I know it's true that I was completely sabotaged, right? And what fact freak was doing, he was clearing his name. And, obviously because of what he was clearing his name just to say I had nothing to do with that. And he never come for Zach in any way. He never put Zach down. He stayed quite neutral. He just wanted to prove to me and everybody else he had no involvement. So leave that freak alone, Angie.
Can I ask you, Miss Reg, because apparently
no,
your life has been
destroyed.
Right, your life has been destroyed. Why did you send those photos and then turn around and say that you were triggered? He shouldn't have sent those photos. He was begging you not to do it, not to speak on them because of his mental health, and you shared those photos.
It
was weaponized his mental health.
It was emotional blackmail, Angie. No.
Right, if you were triggered by those photos, Angie, why did you forward them on?
Right, okay, so how many times have I... Angie, you don't give a fuck about
Donna, 1 minute.
You do not give a fuck.
I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them.
Exactly.
You them on. You said you were affected by those photos, but yet...
Oh, I was affected. I received photos out of the blue from nowhere. I never questioned anybody's mental health at all.
He wasn't misread. He was begging you to leave him alone. That's what he was doing. And
he wasn't. No, he
wasn't. It was
no, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. Trying to stop it.
Yeah, he was trying to stop an exposure because he was in a vulnerable state.
He wasn't at the time. No, he wasn't. No,
he was auctioning Beyonce tickets online.
You got that wrong, Angie, again. You got that
liar.
Hold on,
you shared those photos on and had a good laugh.
Angie? No, I didn't laugh, Angie. I do not take pleasure in people's misery.
Hold on.
Horrible
saying DA.
Guys, one at a time, man. The audience
sitting in the comments saying DA mocked his unalive attempt.
Oh, what the 19-year-old, you mean? What
here we go again.
1920? Who was that? 1920? I don't give a shit about your mental health. Sorry, fact freak.
You give a shit about fucking Zach's mental health. That makes sense.
Listen. This man sat there, mocked my father's death, and turned around and...
You've mocked your own father's fucking whole life. Then you shagged him.
That's what he said.
Now, one minute, everyone. Does the fat freak want to come up?
And please, guys, just do boxes one at a time.
Right. Anyway, Miss Red, do you want to say anything to delusive Angie?
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Oh.
I concur. Can I say something to her? Oh, she's gone. What you're trying to do, Angie, is when you're saying that you said... Oh, here we go. Angie, it's very hypocritical that you come in here and say about having hate lives on one person when you've held many hate lives on myself, Miss Red, Corey, Dan. You've had the boxes on.
No, I just do what you do.
All right, am I allowed to speak, Angie, or not? Is it the Angie show again? And Angie, you said that he was trying to reach out at a vulnerable time.
Right, Angie, where's she gone? Let him speak.
Pearl, you said he was trying... Them pictures were took 3 months before. They were 3 months before.
Exactly, and what he tried to do was send them to Miss Red to shut Gracie and Mama Kaz up. End of. And that's exactly why he sent them to her.
Can I reply to that, though? The way I see as to why he sent those photos, he was begging people to stop doing an exposure.
Piss off, Angie, begging.
No, can I ask you a question?
He was reaching out to people in a vulnerable state. Yeah, but why would you want to do an exposure on a man that's been sectioned? Why would you want to do that?
No, he's never been sectioned. He's never been sectioned.
No proof of him being sectioned.
Oh, okay.
Not by the mental health team. It's tried to put himself involuntary, so shut up, Angie.
Yeah, okay.
If any other man on this app, you would be dragging him all over this app.
If it were me,
let Corey speak.
Ange, if I say something was going to go on, right? Say I just argued with Luke and Red now, right? They're going to do an exposure live on me. If I sent you photos from 3 months ago of me doing something to myself, would you try and stop Miss Red and Luke?
I'm doing an exposure.
Yeah.
Of course I would.
You're doing an exposure on the next week.
You are such a fucking liar.
That's exactly
what
Donna
sleep at night if that man unalived himself.
But hold on.
Angela, you've commented on my post saying you're doing an exposure on me.
Am I? No, I'm not.
I've print screen your comment, you silly cum.
Yes, just because I said it doesn't mean I'm doing it.
So you're admitting to being a liar then?
That is exactly what Donna's done. Donna made sure that it didn't go ahead.
But why are you triggering my mental health then, Angela? Why are you triggering my mental health?
One at a time. Nobody can hear you.
Angie. You target a 6-year-old.
Angie.
What do you mean by a 6-year-old?
Oh, yes. You yelled at a 6-year-old on my platform.
Because one of the viewers was slating me, so I went to the profile and read the kid's name out, the first name and the parrot's name as well.
Yeah, that's Grace, yeah. But let's not talk about that, eh?
Angie.
Yeah,
have you asked Mama Kaz and Gracie why they were going to do what they were going to do on Zach?
No, I haven't.
There you go then,
Yeah.
so you ain't got all the information.
Can we share the live to Mama Kaz or Gracie or anybody? The face to come in.
I would never do it on someone that's mentally.
Share it, Pearl, don't worry.
Angie. Like, you'll just go against Donna all the time. Any attack on Donna, innit, Angie?
What do you mean? Donna's always talking on me. I clap back.
Oh, she does FYP grow up, Angie, like the rest of us.
I do FYP, so when she's
Yeah, 'cause you're an old piss cunt, you give people stuff to talk about day in, day out.
If Gracie or Mama Kaz wants to come in, please share the live to them. And let them come and explain at that time why they were going to do the exposure on them. There you go.
I've shared it to Gracie. Somebody else has to share it to Mama Kaz. So, Corey, have you spoke to...
Oh, Jesus.
Alright, I'm going to jump down now, so if anyone wants to ask questions...
Right, Ange, can I just say one last thing to you before you go?
No, stick down 1 minute. And be sitting in case Mama Kaz or Gracie wants to come in. Because I'm sure I'll tell you the truth. So don't hang now, just give it a minute or so. Pick somebody out of the boxes so they can come up.
You need to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth now, okay?
Someone in the comments has just said we're all as bad as each other. I don't think we are, darling, because we don't weaponise people's trauma.
All I want to say to you, Angela, is...
We don't pick and choose whose mental health is more important than the next person.
Can I ask
based
you a
on
question,
how
Miss
much
Red,
we like them.
without shouting? Can I ask you a question? But if someone had come to me with photos of their SH, there's no way I'd be forwarding that on and wanting it to do an exposure. And I would just
Well, why is it not forwarding it to the relevant department?
Whether they're whether I think they're weaponising it or not, because I don't know that 100% whether they're weaponising it or they're screaming out saying
Because
things
it's done
that are not in a
exactly
good
what it
place.
was supposed
I
to
would
do.
not know
Stop
that.
the exposure, Angie. That's what them photos done.
Would you
Stop
put
that
your life on this?
Exposure on Michelle and Danielle.
Yeah.
Can I
Would you put your life on that?
Can I reply to Angie, please? Okay, then. So you just said that, yeah? Fact Freaks in the comments, and he wouldn't mind me saying this, you played Fact Freaks voice notes where he was in the worst place of his life in front of thousands of people.
Yep. Can I reply to that? First of all, didn't know what the voice note was
for that?
Okay, let me reply. First of all, didn't know what the voice note was about. I do the FYP. It was on the FYP.
Oh, yeah,
I never put it on TikTok, right? Somebody else put it on TikTok. Yeah, but if you're talking about emotional blackmail, you could say, well, that emotional blackmail to the woman that he was saying it to. Then could you not? I'm not saying it is, but if you're talking about emotional blackmail,
No, it's not emotional blackmail. It's the man at the end of his tether.
Did you not use Will's mental health not to talk about her?
At that time, I was friends with Angie, and when she was putting them out, I was still there around it all of this time. And yes, you did know what you were putting out, Angie.
Liar.
No, I didn't. I didn't know what it was about. It was already on FYP.
Liar.
Yes, you
But
did,
you're acting
Angie.
like I exposed him. You're acting like I exposed him. No, I didn't. I was on FYP.
Yes, you did, Angie. Let's be truthful, Angie. Yes, you did.
Yeah. Other people played that though video. It wasn't just me. I never exposed it. It was already on
Can I reflect on what Luke just said?
But however, could we not say that was emotional blackmail towards his girlfriend?
Okay, well, it was emotional blackmail. What you done to me, Luke, and whoever else was on the call. So in regards to Smiles, you rung me and Luke.
Yeah.
And you,
I'll explain that. Yeah, I did, and I admit that. And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Let them finish, Angie.
So you had a phone call with me and Luke, and you said that that you didn't want us to speak about the Smiles situation and her being a massive scam artist because of her mental health and she's got kids, etc., etc. So it's not the same thing.
Okay, can I reply? Because I'll never be like you. I have empath for people. Now,
empathy. It's empathy.
Lying twat.
The day my nan died, Angela, you turned around and said it was karma. You don't have empathy for anybody.
Well, I've been spoken to Smile. She wasn't in a good place. Now I'm going to take that as serious. Yeah, whether she was or not, I don't know. But I'm going to take that seriously. So I actually said to Luke, please listen. You can speak on her, but please be careful because she's not in a good place mentally. Yeah. So as a host, that's my responsibility. If someone's come to me and say, listen, Angie, I'm not in a good place, I'm going to take that seriously regardless. So I've gone to Luke and say, Luke, I'm not saying you can't talk about it, talk what you want, but please be sensitive.
Can I just say something then, Angie?
Yes,
Can I just say something?
I have empath, unlike yourself here.
Angie, can I just say then, you know when everyone found out on the app that the baby was a twin and I was upset and I was crying, you let 7 people in your box and laugh about it when it was my trauma. You laughed, you let everybody laugh at me crying. Did that not affect my mental health? Give it all back.
That is a lie. I don't even know what you're talking about, Top Girl.
Are you joking? Miss Red did a whole fucking live on it.
That is a lie. Laughing about what? No one laughed.
That she lost a twin. That's what you laughed at. That she was crying.
Whatever type shit. Think around. You like to twist everything around, Top Girl. No one laughed. Yeah, you're not a vile Top Girl. That's why you lost a lot of friends from it.
Like to twist everything around.
This Top Girl lost a lot of friends because she's a vile human being.
Why did you say you weren't ever my friend anyway, you fucking crackhead. You can't even have empathy for your own mother. Imagine saying somebody's your friend.
Disgusting. Put your face on camera, Top Girl, but you can't.
I wish you never put your face on your
Angie, you know when I do a FaceTime, I see Top Girl and she's beautiful.
When people came to my house.
When I've done a face.
Did you not? I have my niece sometimes come here, and you thought it was funny that people turn up at my house while you're sitting, hiding behind a green screen. Yes, sitting there. You'll be
Did you not laugh when people were going to Miss Red's house? Was you not?
You'd be crying if someone came to your house, but you thought it was funny.
You was crying the other day about Smiles.
You thought it was funny, did you not, that people came to my house?
Yes, I did, because you laughed at everything else. You said I was going to abuse my kids so much that they were going to be unalive.
That was twisted.
You absolute weirdo.
That was twisted, and you know it. You twisted that.
Liar, Angie.
You're sitting there screaming with your kids in the background, and they're crying, needing you, and you're screaming.
Leave us alone, Angie.
They don't want to mention that, do they? They don't want to mention how Top Girl sits
what
on
she's
her
doing now,
platform
she's using this to line herself up to drop out the box.
You know what she's going to do? You know exactly what Angie's going to do now. Exactly to a
Well, it's true. I've come with the truth. You sit there screaming,
Angie, you protected pineapple. Shut the fuck up.
People kidding, calling people cunts, but you've got your baby on your leg.
You know what my son's first word's going to be? Angie's a cunt.
Stop talking about her.
But you got your kid next to you, haven't you?
Oh, Grace
I
is
just want
here.
to say, when it was Fact Freak, it was emotional abuse and emotional blackmail, but when it's Zach, it's not the same. How does that make sense?
But no, I said it could be the same. How about Fact Freak for that voice note? Was that emotional blackmail to his girlfriend?
No, it wasn't.
I'm not saying it is. I'm saying it could have been.
That's exactly what Zach does every single time.
Oh, well, that's just because you have a dislike for them.
I think one of the most important things what's been missing is what Nicole actually did mention last night, and it hasn't been mentioned in this box today, is when she was in Amsterdam and she was fearful, she was at that time thinking that they were going to be getting robbed, and I don't know whether somebody was following them or she just thought, but she was unsafe and fearful of being robbed, and she wanted to go home.
That was a paranoia of the rugs that she was in.
Gracie can't jump in the box because she's at work. She just messaged me.
She's too famous.
She's at work, Pearl.
Gracie, the only reason is why can we just share this with her? And you drop somebody out and put just Nana in, and Angie, don't run away for a minute. I think she wants to say
I'm not
something
listening to this. This woman is goes on about me for months.
Angie, do you feel alright? You're not being ganged up on, are you, Angie? Angie, do you feel alright?
Can I just
just quickly say, this woman sat in Miss Red's live, crying her eyes out saying we mocked a child essay, to then jump into my box for the next 6 months after we
Pearl, there's somebody who's a private account called Megan. Can you put that on?
It was you.
You're a liar.
Angie,
you're a liar. You don't give a shit about any youth thrive on people's fucking trauma. Yes, you do. You're a liar. You make
everywhere. You're a stalker.
Absolute bullshit.
You are a stalker.
You make out everyone's a stalker to you, but you do the absolute fucking worst to everybody on this app, and then want to play victim yourself. So
no,
don't
you're the
me.
victim. You're the professional victim. You set Miss Red's
I
life
am a
crying.
victim. Yeah,
Did you
I am
not?
a victim.
Yes or
no? I
no?
was a fucking survivor. I don't give a shit what you say anymore, Angie. You don't fucking own this app, and I don't care. You mock everybody's trauma and thrive on it. Absolutely thrive on it.
Right, you said Miss Red's live crying, saying we
liar. It's been debunked.
Then you said my box for 6 months later. You fucking win.
Liar. No, you're a liar.
You.
I couldn't stand you when I went in Miss Red's box. Yeah, I did. I
Angie,
hold
on, both of you. Both of you.
Why did you set my box months later?
Angie, speak one at a time. Just use two. Speak one at a time, and then you can have your say. Right, let just Nana have a say, then reply, Angie.
Oh, she just wants a platform. She's everywhere I go.
Guys, one at a time. Come on, man. The viewers are watching. It's one at a time.
Desperate for a platform.
He's already got one.
She hasn't got a platform.
Shut up about fucking platforms. Let the woman speak.
As Taravan said, this is what she does to me all the time. She says that this is what she does to me all the time. Makes out I'm a stalker, but I'm not. When I was in Miss Red's box, I did go in there and made the mistake of telling my fucking trauma on this live, on the live, because this one and people like her just mock it every day. So I told you this, Pearl, the other day, didn't I? I went in there and I supported you. And then you two got friends and then I supported both of you. Then I felt like she was bullied, so I stayed in there where she was. That's exactly what happened. So everything she says about me is an absolute lie. I know the truth. I've told the video time and time again. But you want to put it out there that I'm this kind of fucking stalker. No. You mocked my essay, telling me that I'm a liar in front of thousands of people.
You are.
And thought it was funny. I'm not a liar.
Right, can I have my say now, please? Can I have my say?
Oh.
This woman said Miss Red's live, right, saying that we mocked her a child essay. I've got the video and I will play it later, right? Crying her eyes out. Then she came into my box 6 months later, wanting a platform. Love you, Angie. She's upset because she wasn't on the Christmas list. I did this Christmas list. She wasn't on it. She goes, I suppose you've got to be a big creator. Well, excuse me, I'm talking. You've got to be a big creator to be recognised around here. We were talking about someone that was nothing about her. She jumps into my box and I said, what's the problem, just Nana? Because she's arguing. We weren't even talking about it. She got the wrong end of the stick. Then she plays on her mental health, saying my mental health's not good. Then she decides to fire up her live. She was after a platform, and all her friends left her because she was obsessed with me. She talked so much.
There we go.
Obsessed with it. No, just Mandy. Just Mandy did a live on this woman. Wait a minute, just Mandy did a live on this woman, right? The reason I left her live is because
where's all your proof
every single day.
You've only been something you don't know nothing about.
It's my opinion. I don't believe you.
My opinion.
Mute both of these a minute. Mute
I think
both
you're
of
a
them.
professional victim.
So, Angie, you've gone in and you hate just Nana being spoke about. None of us are big creators.
The woman scorned.
Angie,
I'm going to leave until
you can cut, right. If you're going to leave here, I'll help you out, Bobby. Bye. So, none of us are big creators on here. Every one of us are all identical the same. She's very jealous of just Nana and she's got a little hate train going against her, right? Now, I've been fair this morning, let her up. She won't shut up because she's speaking over everybody when they're getting the point across, right? Listen, I'm going to put it out there. Angie's jealous to death of just Nana. Just Nana, everybody follow her up as well. She does a late, is it a late FYP or early one? I don't even know. But go and follow her up. It's a lovely room. Angie, if you're still in here after just Nana is finished, you can come back up, but stop it. You won't even let me on your platforms. So I'm being very fair. But anyways,
I'm just fed up
Nana,
with it.
the lovely FY page, please follow her up. You want Nana?
I'm just fed up with it, Pearl. She goes around everywhere saying I'm this kind of stalker.
She speaks on me all the time. And yes, I am upset that she mocked my essay and called me a liar in front of thousands upon thousands of people. It wasn't right. She shouldn't be doing it.
Please.
But now her and Canadian Angie have got this fucking vendetta against me and just want to put it out there that I'm this kind of stalker and I'm this horrible person, which I'm not. She's just a horrible person that mocks everybody else's mental health, mocks other people's trauma, and then when you talk about it, you're the stalker. I'm going to drop her because it's...
Where is all this proof, though, just Nana? Where is all her proof? Why is she not showing the proof of you stalking her? Because she ain't got fucking shit. She dropped out this box because I've got an itch. She knows full damn well, mate, she needs to shut her mouth. Yeah, go and shut your mouth. Keep quiet, because you will be silenced. Angie, and you fucking know it. And your mum loves me. She has more respect for me because you don't have none. Goodbye, guys. Have a nice morning.
Right. This was interesting at 9 o'clock in the morning, guys. I blame Luke.
Start your day off.
Corey, do you want to say anything else, love? Luke?
What a day. I think it's all been said, isn't it?
Dear. There was a lady called, you know, the Kirsty that Luke was mentioning. She's on her sister's account called Megan, but I don't think she can get up.
Trust Angie to make a whole live about herself.
Because don't she come in here with fun to deflect?
No, she's coming here so she can jump on her own fucking live and get all the... You know what she's done? Everyone in this room knows what Angie does.
Yeah, she's gonna. Who thinks Angie's gonna go get a bottle of wine and cry all day, say that we bullied her?
She was not bullied.
She was not bullied at all.
It wasn't the only one that was screaming was Angie. And I have to shout at everybody to shut up, to let her talk.
Do you know what, everybody? I think the moral of the story is everybody's mental health matters equally. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you're liked, whether you're not liked, everybody's mental health matters, not just those that you like.
But you are in charge of your own mental health as well.
And Miss Red, are you going live this morning?
I'll be live in about an hour. Don't worry about it, we're having a grand time here.
In about an hour?
No, you come on at 10, darling. That's your time.
10?
I'm in a box. I'm having an alright time.
You're going to be late again.
Red, put your camera on. I bet she's not ready yet, guys.
Donna,
Everyone
what I'm
cancel
saying
yourself.
to you is, me 10 o'clock is going to be here.
You look beautiful.
Justice for Red. She was in... Oh, I'm not going to say, but you had a bad night, didn't you, darling?
Donna,
She's on the toilet again.
Donna,
yes, my Pearly?
10 o'clock is going to be here, so I'm going to have to come off. So please, just go live and then you can do whatever. And you look stunning, by the way.
You know everybody has to be off at 10 o'clock, darling. Do you know what I mean? You'll be getting a fine.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about the script, yes.
Yeah.
So listen, everybody, thank you for coming in. You know Denise is going to rip me and you and say I held a bully live. But Miss Red's live.
Can we carry on the bully live in Miss Red's then?
Well, I'm not going live. I'm going live at 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. But listen, if any of you top girls, you want to go live?
I'll go live for an hour.
No
there
thanks.
you go, everybody. Dan and all of you jump across to there.
Luke.
No
I'll
thanks.
have to go.
Luke.
Look,
What, darling?
everybody.